Hi everybody, I welcome you all. This section I would like to explain about fractions. First of all, fraction. What is the fraction? If the number if the number is in the form of a by b, where b is not equal to 0 and a b are all numbers, then a by b is called a fraction. A by b is called a fraction. Here a is called as numerator and b is called as denominator. b is called as b is called as denominator. Numerator and denominator. Once again, if the is in the form of a by b, where b is not equal to 0, then a by b is called a fraction. Here a is called as numerator and b is called as denominator. Now, types of fractions. There are mainly three types of fractions. First one, simple fraction. Simple fraction format is a by b, where b is not equal to 0 and a, b are all numbers. A and b are all numbers. For example, 2 by 3, 3 by 5, and so on. Second one, complex fraction. Complex fraction. It is in the form of a by b, but here a and b are fractions. For example, 2 by 3 by 3 by 4, these are two fractions, or 3 by 5 by 7 by 4, and so on. Now the third one, equivalent fraction. Third one, equivalent fraction. It is further divided into like fraction and unlike fraction. like fraction and unlike fraction. First of all, what about equivalent fraction? That means if the fraction is obtained by multiplying both of its numerator and denominator by the same number, then that fraction is called equivalent fraction. That means, for example, a by b is a fraction. If you divide the numerator with, for example, 2 and also denominator also with 2, that is equal to, result is 2a by 2b. This is known as equivalent fraction. For example, here 2 by 3 is a fraction. If you multiply this with 2 and also with 2, result is 2 2s are 4, 3 2s are 6. This is known as equivalent fraction. Like that, some examples: 4 by 6, 6 by 9, and so on. Now about like and unlike fractions. Fractions having like fractions having the same denominators, and the numerators are different. For example, 4 by 5, 3 by 5, 7 by 5. Here the denominators are same 5 and the numerators are different. Second one, unlike fractions. Unlike fractions. That means having different denominators. Having different denominators. For example, same 2 by 3, 3 by 4, and so on. Now exercise. First of all, what are like fractions? Like fractions and simple fraction and what is the equivalent fraction?